All right, just got my ticket for Folie à Deux. I don't know why it says 7 a.m. It's for 11 a.m. I don't know. Maybe Regal is on the West Coast or something. And even then, West Coast is 3 hours ahead, not four. So I don't know what that's about. But it's the 11 a.m. And yeah, I paid like 17.88 for an early movie. It's hell expensive but convenient. Also, the only reason I'm going to see it is because Lady Gaga is involved. If she wasn't involved, I wouldn't go. I went to go see the one from 2019 and in the middle of the movie somebody got up to go use the bathroom and I was like, should I be scared now? But obviously I'm fine. I'm here, but I'm low-key nervous. Anyway, good vibes, good vibes. I'll see you guys once I get there.
The prince who will come to be known as Scar became Bryce.
Hello, what's your name? Mufasa. I told you to wait for me.
Alright, so just finished that movie, and spoiler alert, this is your warning, spoiler alert. The Joker dies, and I feel like you're setting it up to where the person who killed him is going to be the next Joker, because you can see in the background, it's kind of blurry, but you can see that guy like slashes his face across, like to create a smile. So I feel like you're setting it up to where he's the next Joker. But yeah, Lady Gaga is very true to the roles that she plays, because I feel like, I don't know her, but she seems like a very compassionate person, but she's also very fiery and has a dark side, and she played the role very well. You know, this role as Harley Quinn, and then she's played in American Horror Story and what else, A Star is Born. Very true to who she is, or who she seems to be. But yeah, it took a very different turn. As I was saying, it took a very different turn. It goes to show you that some people sometimes prefer the fantasy of you. They don't like the real you. And that's what we saw in this movie. She had me really fooled because I thought she really cared about him, but she was really about that fantasy. Sometimes real life is too much for people. They prefer living in a fantasy. So that's what we learned. And yeah, that's life. As the song at the end credits says, that's life. But yeah, it was a very good movie. Also, to wrap this up nicely, again, excuse my hair. What we learned, or what I learned from this anyway, it's like sometimes the people who are your biggest supporters would be the same people who will let you down or lead to your demise. Because as we see in this movie, the guy who kills Joker seemed to be one of his biggest supporters. And I think Joker represented to a lot of the people who liked him, he represented the person who doesn't feel seen or who isn't seen, but he made the rest of them feel seen through his actions. But then the very moment he let go of that character and just said, listen, I'm not Joker, I'm really Arthur Fleck, and I really killed those people, and I'm a nobody. They were like, we don't like this version of you. We don't like the real you. We like Joker. And we see Harley Quinn walks out of the court, abandons him, and then we see this other guy in the jail kill him just because. He showed his vulnerability. He showed his weakness, which is rather unfortunate, but sometimes that's how it is. And I just feel like that's how it is in New York, because this whole thing in Gotham happens in New York. You kind of have to become a different person or take on a different persona if you live in the city. Maybe it's not just specific to New York, but any big city, you kind of have to become that. Otherwise, you get walked all over. So that's how I interpret the movie. Let me know in the comment section if you've seen the movie, what you thought about that. And that's all I got.